Alright, I turned the camera on and now I'm just gonna have to start talking. What's going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. First of all, happy Eid to all my Muslim brothers out there. Finally, the Hunger Games are over and I did Ramadan very well. I hope I did it well. I lost a few pounds and now I'm just gonna have to start going back to the gym to bulk up again because I needed. I lost a lot of pounds. But anyway, today's video, it's a great one. I finally just gonna show you my most memorable compliments from the niche realm that I got throughout the years. I didn't want to make this video way too long, so I didn't want to make a top 20. So I'm just gonna do a top 10, part 1 and part 2. These fragrances, they're not in any particular order because they're all great, memorable compliments that I got throughout the years. So stay tuned. Number 9 on my list is a Bond number 9 that is not known for a lot of you guys out there. Not a lot of people talk about it. Probably I'm the only one or the only few people that ever gotten a review of Bond number 9 Eau de New York. This bottle right here, because they have two bottles versions. They have this version and they have the white version with the Bond number 9 logos all over the bottle. So we're talking about this version right here. This one got me crazy compliments throughout the years. When I started, like the cat is back there anyway. When I started reviewing on YouTube probably 11 years ago, time flies. I wanted to try out new scents, so I got this crazy amount of Bond number 9's bonbons, these little samples, to try them out and see what I really like. And this one actually stood out for me. I'm just gonna have to look for that video and just probably gonna put a link down there, down below, to see how long that video was. I remember I did it at a park just around the corner from my house. That was like long time ago. I'm just gonna see if I can still find that video. I didn't erase it, and if I find it, it's gonna be down there, so maybe check it out. And I was just trying out new things, and I really like that fragrance, Bond number 9 Eau de New York. So I got myself a bottle, like probably maybe like a year after or something, and that was like a crazy compliment magnet from my dude friends, from the dudes. People, like guys, loved that fragrance over me. They just loved that fragrance. They just got obsessed with this fragrance. I'm not even exaggerating. At a time I was like, this fragrance is nothing special. It smells like Tide, the detergent with neroli. This one is super fresh, extremely neroli based. So if you're not into neroli, probably this is not a fragrance for you. But people just love how this fragrance smells, especially that it smells like Tide, the detergent again, on steroids. Imagine you smell like extremely super clean with people can smell you from across the room. That's this fragrance right here. And I've worn it quite a bit. I've been having it for a long time and this one never fails. It does smell great, especially like in the summertime. Dude, you're like in good hands with this one. It's gonna make you smell extra fresh. Bond number 9 Eau de New York. It's a good one. Number 9 on my list is an homage. It's not for everybody though, but that was my official event fragrance that I used to wear back in the day. Every time I go to events, fragrance events, I used to wear that one. That was like my signature event scent. And I had a lot of conversations with frag heads back in the day. If you still watch my videos, you know who you are. I even got a backup bottle of Opus 6 by Amouage again back in the day, but I just like didn't really need it. This one is just way too strong, and throughout the years that's how much I've worn of it. And I used to wear it a lot. So I just had to sell or swap that bottle a few years back. It was vintage too. This one also a vintage, and it's very strong. If you love incense and amber, spicy but very strong scent, this is the fragrance for you. And from the frag heads that they know themselves, we've had that conversations that people tell me, dude, you smell amazing. What fragrance you have on? I can smell you from over there, and you smell fantastic. I tell him I'm wearing Opus 6, and they tell me that that's the conversation with multiple people throughout the years from multiple events. I remember I've tried that fragrance, but it didn't really work on my skin, but on you, oh my God, this fragrance smells amazing. It's kind of like powdery but spicy, ambery, incensey in a way. It just smells amazing. So what I tell you is try out a decant of this scent, or just, I don't know, get a sample or something and see if it works on your skin. Because if it does, dude, you are in good hands. This one gets compliments, and it's got some monstrous performance as well. Opus 6, one of my most memorable compliments of all time, for sure. All right, number 8 I have on my list, it's a Zerjaf. Back in the day, it was a Sospiro, and I'm talking about a chento. This is a Sospiro. This is a very, very nice scent. If you love patchouli that doesn't end with pineapple, a little bit spicy but super extremely fresh, you're just gonna have to try a chento out. It's beautiful. I've had a lot of compliments back in the day. That was actually my official going out scent, going out with my friends at night back in the day. And I remember this, I've had that conversation with different people from different venues. And they just tell me, dude, I just can smell you from across the room. That scent or the fragrance you have on, it just got stuck into my nose, and that's all I can smell. They love the scent, but they just kind of like got obsessed with it, and they just kept on talking about it the whole night. Imagine you just go out with your friends and you start talking about the fragrance, your scent of the night. That what happened to me when I have a chento on. Beautiful, beautiful scent that you can wear it any time of the year, no problem. It's fresh enough to wear in these summer evenings or nights. Summer days just gonna be way too much. I don't recommend it. Probably maybe one spray like from on your chest, that's it. Anyways, just gonna have to limit the amount of sprays you put on with this one. This one, it's just like nuclear performance. But it gets compliments and people love it. Try it out. Acento by Zerjaf gets tons of compliments. Number 7 I have on my list is actually the very first niche fragrance I ever purchased, or the very first fragrance I ever purchased from YouTube. Back in the day when I started, wanted to get the perfect scent, that's how I started this whole thing. There were only back in the day, maybe the guru and a couple of more people used to review fragrances, not that many. So everybody used to talk about Chergui by Serge Lutens. And that was the very first niche fragrance I've got ever. I remember I bought this one along the side with Pure Malt 11, 12 years ago. That was before I started reviewing, so that was probably 12 years ago. I got this one along the side Pure Malt from Fragrance Net back in the day. It cost me $100 for both fragrances, $50 each. I'm telling you, fragrance collecting, it's a very good business. This is the vintage, not the very first formulation vintage with the very, very old bottle, but that's the one right after it with this very, very dark juice. Still nuclear, very, very strong. And I remember when I first got it, based off reviews of YouTube, I got really disappointed because I thought back in the day, I was very young too, that was a very old fragrance. That smells like an old lady. I hated it. I'm telling you, I didn't like it at all. But the more I wear it, the more it grew on me. And now it is actually one of my favorite smells of all time. And when this one dries down with the tobacco and the honey, oh my God, it's very sticky, very powdery. It's beautiful. Chergui by Serge Lutens. It's an amazing fragrance, I'm telling you. The next fragrance I have on this list, it's another fragrance I used to wear going out at night, and I'm talking about Bella Bellissima White Leather. I'm one of the very few people, or maybe probably the first one and the only one that ever reviewed Bella Bellissima White Leather. I don't recall anybody else on YouTube ever reviewed this one. I need to double check on that, but I've been having this bottle like for ages and I loved it. It's like pear and vanilla, spicy, beautiful, beautiful scent. Beast mode, and it gets compliments. This one, it's amazing. You're just gonna have to try it out. Trust me on this one. The next fragrance up is Ani by Nishane. This one, dude, it gets crazy compliments with that vanilla and the sweetness that this one has. Is, oh my god. It's unbelievable of the amount of compliments this one gives. It is very strong, it wears well on skin, and people actually tend to love this one on my skin. It lasts forever too. All these fragrances, as a matter of fact, but one lasts forever. They don't end. Even after showers, and oh my god, especially I have longer hair, if I spray the back of my neck, it's gonna stuck into my hair for showers and showers and showers. It would never leave the back of my hair. Literally, I'm telling you that. Ani by Nishane, it's crazy good. Gets a lot of compliments as well. Tigar by Bulgari for the past 4 years or so. It is probably my most complimented scent. Literally, guys, every time I wear this one, people tend to give me compliments. It's very strong, screechy in a way in your nose because of the amount of ambroxan they have in it, but it smells very fresh, very beautiful from distance. From close range like this, probably it's not the bestest smelling fragrance, but from distance, in the air, the amount of compliments this one gets, it's just crazy. It's very, very mass appealing. Think Sauvage in a way. It doesn't smell like Sauvage, but I'm telling you, the genre of Sauvage, the genre of Creative Vintage, the genre of Office for Men. It has a little bit of similarities with Office for Men. And it is very strong. This one gets crazy compliments. Try it out if you haven't. Another great one from the house of Nishane, and I'm talking about Hachivat. This one gets crazy compliments. I'm not even exaggerating. Oh, so good, dude. The freshness, and it's a little screechy too, the same as Tiger. From like short range though, because of how strong it is. But from distance, oh my god, people they just like love it. When I wear this one and go out with people I know, they just keep on smelling me the whole night with Hachivat by Nishane. It's a good one. Resembles a lot Aventus by Creed, but this one actually much stronger on my skin, and this one actually much fresher as well, and it gets crazy compliments. Creed Aventus also gets crazy compliments, but this one is different enough to own both fragrances. Number 2 on my list, I have to put on Grand Soir, dude. This one is like, oh my god. Amber, spicy, beautiful, very gentleman-y type of a scent. A good fragrance to dress up for it and just wear it for special occasions or on dates or just to smell sophisticated, because this one is a very sophisticated fragrance. I love it. If you haven't tried this one on, you're just gonna have to try it. Trust me, this one gets a lot of compliments. Number 1 on part 1 of this video is L'Humaniste by Frappant. Dude, this one gets crazy compliments. It's beautiful. If you love gin and tonic, that's how this fragrance smells like with the lime. Oh my god. This one is so fresh, so good, and it's got like a slightly woody backbone that gives it a little bit of an edge. Very slightly clean woody backbone. Don't say it's a woody fragrance. It's not. It's mainly lime and gin and tonic. Beautiful scent. I've been told that this is the best smelling fragrance on me, period, from people that I know very well. And they tell me, dude, from all the fragrances we've smelled on your skin, that's the best one right here. Got it from multiple people. It gets crazy compliments. It's super fresh. The only downfall for it is the performance, but you can always carry a decant, a respray every like a couple of hours or so, and just be liberal, heavy with the sprays. You're just not gonna choke anybody out. The more sprays you put on, the awesomer you'll smell. Yeah. Plus, I only wear this fragrance out for short outings, so for the 4 or 5 hours mark this one gives me, especially I spray a lot and I spray my clothes, I never had an issue respraying, seriously. Don't shy away from people telling you this one doesn't last, because you can get this one for around like $120, $130 mark. That is like a designer fragrance pricing nowadays. So I think it's totally worth it. Try it out. So this is pretty much it, guys. This is my most memorable compliments that I ever gotten from the niche realm, part 1. I'm just gonna do part 2 very soon, so stay tuned for that. So if you like this video, please like it down there. That will help me out immensely. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell right next to it. And if you are a subscriber and my videos doesn't come out in your feed, please unsubscribe and resubscribe and click that notification bell. Share this video with your closest friends and let me know down there, what are your most complimented fragrances? I'm curious. Probably I haven't tried them out yet. I wanna try something new. Let me know. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.